Okay, so real quick, so you're having some issues. That is the S&be cold air intake. Sounds really good. I put it on. I put well, hold on, we'll get to this in a second. Anyway, so I put it on, and the van runs fine, no codes or anything like that. I did pull the power to the van, just because you have to disconnect the MAF, the mass airflow sensor, before I started the work. Anyway, put it back in, no errors, nothing like that. Start the van, and I got a weird shake or vibration, I should say, in the brake pedal, only when idle. So it's idling rougher. However, the idle, not the idle. I'm all bamboozled, not all over the place. Sorry, y'all, forgive me. Nor am I going to edit this because I'm too lazy. So, but when I had the airbox in, the couplers that they give you for it, you could really kind of have the MAF in any direction. I did put the MAF this way, so it was facing the right direction, but it was this way because I wanted everything to kind of line up for ease of, what's the word I want to use? For ease of maintenance, whatever. But anyway, I got this vibration in the brake pedal. It only happens when you're sitting at idle. It kind of goes away once the engine's up to temperature and the idle's, let's say, 450 to 600 RPM. But, at a cold start, you get an idle that just sends a resonance through the pedal. So the pedal's like doing this. But the moment you start taking off, the NVH goes away, the vibration goes away. There's no vibration in the brake when you're actually using it. So like when you're on road. So before anyone says, oh, your rotors are warped or something like that. Nope, because I just did my brakes I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. But to test this, I went ahead and I put back in the stock air plenum, put everything back where it goes. Charge pipe, the whole nine. It's not charge pipe, what the hell am I saying? But anyway, another thing I do want to mention, S&be, I love their work. I've got their extended tank, but these tabs, they are unbelievably hard to depress. So I'll probably end up pulling out my Dremel and shaving these down a bit, just because it's a real bastard to get these things unclipped. So if I can get the camera around here, in a way, maybe focus the camera a little bit. So you see this clip here? This is the OEM one, but notice how easy it is to push the clip. And because you push the clip, I didn't have this seated all the way down because I intend on taking it back out again to do some more testing. But it makes it really hard to take this off. So the oil filler cap, the positive terminal, and I honestly don't know what this control module is. Looks like it has vacuum lines on it or something. I honestly have no idea. And then it is also going to this O2 bung pre-turbo. So, but I have no idea what this control module is. Anyway, the point is, it's very hard to get those three things off of the S&be. Realistically, anyone who replaces it is probably never going to have to take it out again anyway, because the filter is serviceable from the top. So, now we got all this done. Where is the key to my van? There it is. We have my horrible editing, I know. Sorry. Or lack thereof, I should say. I'm going to put the helm down, plug the power back in. Let's see if we get that vibration through the pedal. And if we don't, I'm going to assume, there we go, has something to do with how it idles with the cold air intake. So let's give it a go. All right. Yeah. No vibration in the pedal. It's completely fine. Yep, feels normal. So I don't know if it's just, maybe it was because I had my mass airflow sensor rotated all the way over. Maybe the air wasn't hitting it the way the computer expects to read it. So it was idling different. We're currently at 0.5, 0.6 liters an hour. Turning over at 900 RPM. But there's no vibration in the pedal. So, I don't know what that's about. So we're going to disconnect the power. I'm going to reinstall the box, reinstall the cold air intake. And then this time I'm going to make sure I have the mass airflow sensor rotated on the exact same, I guess you'd say, angle as the OEM one. So this might be a me thing, but I couldn't imagine, as long as you have it oriented right for in and out. So I don't know, but we'll find out. If that's the case, I will report back.